left and they at a certain age and say you're
Right.
out of your prime, like a sports entertainer or a pro wrestler. You can do this until you're unable
my age.
Unable to hold the ball and walk. Doesn't matter how fast you throw it. Doesn't matter how far you run to throw it. It matters how many you knock down. Most down wins. It's that simple. Dave Chestercove comes back up right after I said that. He puts up a strike. I might give Tony Robbins a call after this and see if I can get involved with him. I seem to be motivating people just by the way I talk. Incredibly, he
You're looking for a lot of different careers here, aren't you? Yeah.
You know, when you're volunteering for cable access, you never know what doors open up next.
That's true. Got a nice roll on that. He's got a 7.
Almost. 10. He had it there. It looked great going down, but it just missed around the 10 pin. Great try for that, Phil. Phil of 9 on the strike. And a 10.
Gets the 10.
Roll of 29 down in that stanza for Dave.
Yeah.
As Mike comes up now to come into the 5th and 6th frame, he knows what he has to do. It's only 9 pins that he's behind with 2 boxes in hand, so those marks in the beginning are definitely holding him a cushion for a lead if he can just maintain his ball.
Yeah, he's got a good chance to step into the lead. Good there for 7. Got a good chance to build up a better lead.
Rolling Wood is going to get out of the way for him.
There we go.
And we're not sure. It might come back. Nope, that's going off.
In the gutter on that
3,
one.
6, 10 for spare. And
Got
on
it.
both
He
sidewall
picked up the
action
spare.
gets that as well. Another mark. Traditionally, you hit that pocket that should drive right back and knock out the corner pin, but he caught a little bit on the inside. It came off the wall and came back and got it. Doesn't matter how it falls. A fallen pin is a knocked down pin.
Is that in the rules? That's one of your maxims.
And a fill of 4. Taking out the right side, leaving the center and left sides. Left. Solid on the head pin, but couldn't get anything behind it. Leaving the picket fence. 4, 5, 7, 8, no wood. Difficult shot to make. And picks up 1 for a 7. So it's 75 to 63 for Mike Legendre. Dave is down 12, and being first on, Mike will know what he needs, but Dave is going to begin to have to put some marks together to have a chance because he's running out of real estate. When you're down 12 to the number 1 seed, you're not going to get many opportunities to make up ground.
Well, he got 6 on that. He's shown he can be explosive before.
1, 2, 9, and 10. There's a piece of wood way off in the corner, but it could play into sending something across if he goes that way.
Picks up 2.
Played the pocket hit, hoping the head pin would come back and take out the 9 and 10, but it went right between them on the fly. And picks up 1 for a 9.
Tried to cross over with that last pin.
Yes. Trying to get a little extra spin on the ball to try to bounce the 10 pin inside off the wall and come over and grab the 9. Good attempt at that, but Dave's going to need 3 marks to get some pressure on Mike because Mike's cruising right now unless Dave puts up a mark.
Won't be a strike on this one.
One, 7, 8, 10. With some wood, a great attempt at it, leaving the 7, 8.
Nice.
In consecutive frames now, he's left both side-by-side corner pins. 9, 10 first time, 7, 8 this time. Then picks up 1 for another 9. Mike is down 6 pins with 2 boxes in hand, so a mark here will pretty much force Dave to have to get a couple of strikes to have a chance.
He's definitely going to put him up against the wall.
Right into the 3-6 pocket.
There we go.
Action
There
in
we
the
go.
back, leaving only
Yeah.
the 1-2 for a spare. And he's
Picks
right
it
on
up.
it.
Very nice.
Mike said it in the open, you've got to hit the head pin first. If not, you've got to make your spares, and that's how you're going to win something like this. You can't leave pins up for your opponent to come back and get you. And being the 1 seed, you know what you need. So it's a lot of,
And he's not leaving anything up there.
I want to say it's a lot of advantage because you know your opponent put 2 opens up there. If I drop 2 marks here, this thing's pretty much over. That fill ball got away from him, leaving the 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 9, 10. Only a 3 fill.
Yeah.
Played the
Almost
pocket
had
of the
it.
2-4 and took out all but the head pin.
Yeah.
They're still rolling around up there.
And
a
he gets
10
the
for
10
Mike.
again.
As we make the turn for home, Mike Legendre leads 98-81. Dave Chestercove gets up for his final 2, needing marks to force Mike to have to keep the ball on the lead at this point. The only thing Mike has to do is knock down every pin over 17 that Dave knocks down in these 2 boxes. So unless he puts up a set of marks here and fills
Yeah.
out strong, it's going to be academic. Full on the head pin there.
Yeah. Just straight back. Takes out the lion's share. Ends up with an 8.
Ends up with an 8, 89 after 9. Ironically, both of their averages are 119.
119. That's
So
right.
they are evenly matched on paper, but on this pair, it's been Mike Legendre making the shots when he needs to, and Dave Chestercove having to throw 3 balls of frame more often than not. And
Yeah,
he's not going to do it against the number 1 seed.
No, he's been playing catch up the whole time.
And Dave finishes with a 98. Well, at the beginning, he did say, Nick, that sometimes he feels like there might be a target on his back because people are almost gunning to try to beat him because he's one of the top bowlers that's been here. I think we can sum it up in one word. Bullseye.
There you go. Rather pithy. Rather pithy, then.
Mike Legendre has gotten enough already to win his final match, and he will advance to our championship show. When we complete the series of qualifying tournaments for our other finalists, he will come back and join the remaining winners, but he will walk in as the number 1 seed because he is the number 1 seed now.
Takes
So
a
he
10.
will have the advantage of being last all the way through as long as he's here. He's well in the driver's seat now, and we just have to let him finish this out to get the official score.
Again,
Sliding
a lot
around
of
and
action.
sipping over, and that's the wall that he's had this entire match. He's not getting the head pin on the first ball. He's getting it to fall on action and ricochet, and then he's converting whatever's left. And when your ball falls like that, that's what happens when you're making your shots. You're making your shots.
Got the spare 1 for the fill.
And
good
as the wood
solid
finishes
fill.
rolling around, the fill is 8. So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the winner of our final show for this episode is Mike Legendre by a score of 126 to 98. He will advance to our championship show, as we've said. We'll come back, talk to both our bowlers, and hand out our prizes right after this. And after a great championship match for this round, we have Mike Legendre taking out Dave Chestercove. Mike, congratulations on winning that match. Dave said in the open that sometimes there's a target sometimes on his back, and I guess your response today would be bullseye.
Yes, hey, he was just missing the headpin. I was just hitting the headpin and getting the breaks, and that's all it takes. It was a close match. 20 pins is nothing. 2 marks, you're through the 20 pins. So I knew I had to stay on the headpin. If I didn't, I knew he could beat me. So, and I did, and I was able to win end up winning.
Well, after the first 2, you were able to get up a couple of good marks right away, and that was your cushion to go through, but it wasn't something you were sitting on. You were going full throttle because Dave's capable of coming back on you anytime.
Yeah, he's able to throw doubles and triples just like I can, and you never know. You throw 1 bad box, you throw a 6 box, and you just gave him back 4 pins, and that could end up changing the whole game. So 9s and 10s are big.
Dave, with that bullseye, you'll be going to the infirmary straight from here.
Well, basically. But no, Mike's right. I was just missing the headpin all day. I couldn't find the right adjustment. He did get some breaks, but you got to capitalize on those breaks, and he did that on the second ball. That's what you got to do. So he earned every bit of today's win. I congratulate him. Glad to see that he's bowling well because he's my teammate for the World Championships on my team here. So it's good to see him bowling well. So.
Great.
When
That's
you
really
have
great.
bowlers that are coming together for some shows like this and events like that, you know each other really well. It's always fun, good competition.
Oh, yeah.
Congratulations on making
Thank
it
you.
this far to the end.
Thank you.
Mike, on behalf of Franklin TV, we're going to give you a $50 prize for being here, and you're obviously going to be coming back as our #1 seed for the championship show.
Thank you.
So when we come back and find out who the rest of our components are, we'll see you then, and we'll hope for the best. Do you think you'll do anything different then, or is it the same thing, head pins and spears?
So headpin spares. If you get the brace, you got to capitalize. That's it. And that's it.
Well, when we come back next time, on behalf of Nick Remersong, I'm Ed Dunn. This has been Hockomock Candlepins from Franklin and Ficco's Bowladrome. We'll see you all next time.
This program was made possible by your Franklin friends and neighbors. Good folks just like you. Thanks for supporting Franklin TV. And thanks for watching.